me to you. You know this hit you do time every time I come up on the scene or pull up on the scene or whatever you want to call it. it Maybe that's what you want to call it. Hit you do time. I don't have the girls here with me today because I wanted to speak on a funeral that I went to that was really outrageous. It was my brother's funeral. Well, he's my brother from my father from a different mother. And it was really weird because I never been to a funeral that catered to one side instead of catering to the ones that was coming from out of town. And what was told was the other brother that stays in North Carolina was going out of town that Saturday for the 4th of July weekend. Okay, it's understandable, but wow. I mean, couldn't you made it a later time? So the other siblings wasn't able to show up, and I thought that wasn't fair to go on to make more insult to the story. Then my oldest sister wasn't put on the obituary. When someone called me and asked me to give them all of the siblings' name, and I did, right? And my sister said she's not going to put me on there. So come find out, she didn't put her on there. And that was so hurtful. My sister was so hurt. She was like, I wasn't going to go. But she said, I changed my mind because they can't change the fact that I am his oldest sister on our daddy's side. So we go to the funeral, and the funeral is like 45 minutes away to an hour for some. And we go to a place, looks like a storage place, maybe a garage where they store trucks or do work, and they just made it a funeral home. Then we in there, and it's 85 degrees in there. So black people draw heat. Come on now, keep it real. It was burning up. But once the obituary got read and I hollered out, it's 9 siblings, and then they speaking on, love thy neighbor, you shouldn't do this. And I'm like, okay, well, there's some hypocrite going on while they up in the front, the other siblings shaking their head like, yes. I'm like, well, y'all doing it. So what's going on? But, my brother looked real nice. He looked real nice. I was, looked like he was rested. And I'm truly going to miss my brother. This is him, if you can see. My brother. Yes, I love him. I hate that, didn't believe he was that sick. But, one thing we are promised in life is death. And because I can't pick up the phone, even though we didn't talk every day, and call him or what, talk how we usually talk. For a minute, he'd be up there saying, y'all need to make up, this, that, and the other. We family, I wasn't trying to hear that. But I am going to miss him. But yes, the chaos with the funeral, the chaos. Did I say that right? Well, if I didn't, you know what I'm talking about. With the family was really ridiculous. But I got to see family members I hadn't seen in a while. And yes, when you from North Carolina, everybody is family, because I have so many family in North Carolina. The Crawfords, the Linebargers, the Birds, and there's so many of them, I don't even know them. I think the Reeds, it's a lot of us. And we truly need a family reunion on both sides, my mom's side and my dad's side, because it's a lot of us. It's ridiculous. But I made up a drink, and I don't know what it's going to taste like, but I put one together because I knew I was going to come and, talk about this special, because I know I need more content than what I have. That's what it is. So said, let me do this content on this funeral. You know, like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me how y'all feel about that, and how would you have felt if one of your siblings wasn't added on to the obituary. And also our aunt wasn't even added on, our only living aunt on our dad's side, which I thought that was like, wow, really outrageous. But at the end of the day, whatever disagreement or whatever went on between parties can't change the fact she is the oldest sister on my daddy's side, you know. I don't want to call no names out, you know, but if you know, you know. That's what it is. And after the obituary got read, I had to step outside because I couldn't take it no more with all the hypocrites in there. Not everyone was a hypocrite, but, you know, the ones that was on the front. Because it was really sad that the other family members couldn't make it because they was trying to please one person. I just didn't understand that, because you have to give people that stay out of town, you know, time to get there. Some was coming from Detroit, Arizona, wherever they was coming from. You have to give these people time, you know. It's not like we there and we can jump up and do it, you know. It is what it is. I just so happened to been able to make it there myself, you know. But Saturday would have been a better day, but he's resting in peace now, and I know he flipping and doing backward flips and stuff, because this wouldn't have took place, you know. My brother was nothing like that. Sad to say that siblings, you know, no communication towards both sides of the siblings, so, you know, hey, it is what it is, and he's not with us physically no more, but he will always remain in the heart. And also, when things did go to the left, his daughter, bonus daughter, but he raised her as his daughter, you know. She the one kept me up to date with things. Not his sisters, not his brothers, you know. I had to hear from my cousins and stuff from my mother's side, which they were close to my brother too. But like I said, it is what it is. So my brother's gone home now. He's sleeping, he's resting, and it is what it is. Rest in peace, bro. And I also have something, a special content on I cannot pronounce the name of the county, Mecklenburg County Schools. I think I got it. I think. I have to put that segment up because my cousin Joy Wingate was so passionate about it. Yeah, that will be coming up soon. So, it's Hitchy Do time. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me how you really truly felt about this. Because how would you have felt if that happened to you, to be off of the obituary? Would you have been hurt? Would you have been mad? Would you have said something, which something was said? Everything was a misunderstanding. I hate that word. Misunderstanding, a mistake. No, it wasn't a mistake. The mistake was that you chose not to do it. That was the mistake. But, and that misunderstanding, that's just over my head. Everything's a misunderstanding. Come on now, keep it real. From me to you, come on, keep it real. Please tell me. Comment down below and tell me how you would have felt about it, because I was hurt about it. I really was. It was really, because they had told me, well, we're gonna, before I end, because I know I keep coming up with more other stuff to say. Before, when I told them my sister's name wasn't on the obituary, the cousin said, well, I'm going to be sure that they know that and her name get mentioned, because you could see the obituary online. And I said, okay. And when the lady got to reading the eulogy, I All she said was 8 siblings, and I'm like 8, and I hollered no 9, because it's 9, but she was never mentioned. Question mark. But please comment down below. Tell me how you would have felt about it. And thanks for tuning in to our YouTube channel, Hitchy Do. We learning, we starting out, we trying to get it in and figure out, what to do, what to talk about. And we getting it. We gonna get there. But thanks for watching.